everyone, welcome back to another video. I know it's been months and months since I posted, but there's a good reason for that, which I'm gonna get into very shortly here. So to begin this video, I guess I'm just gonna start with why I have been gone for so long, especially after saying that I was like back on my grind, back on posting videos and filming, and I had so many ideas. A drastic change happened in my life and in my boyfriend's life, and he went to basic training for National Guard, and it was really for 2.5 months, and it was a really tough, eye-opening, all the emotion situation for both of us. And let's just say that during that time, I was very depressed, emotional, like I was going through a huge change from going to talking to someone every single day and seeing them almost every single day to having almost no contact with them for 2.5 months is might not seem a lot to some people, but it was a very big change for the both of us. And to people that have been through this or know what it's like, it is hard and it is an emotional thing to go through. So that is the reason why, just very long story short, why I've been gone. I was in a rut. I had a lot of anxiety, a lot of things mentally just not right. And I wasn't in the right mind frame to film. Now that those 2.5 months have been come and gone, it is now January. He did that back in August and got home in October, and now it's January. So happy New Year, guys. Happy 2022. With that being said, the day that he got home, we were officially fiancés. So that is what happened. Both life-changing situations, all for the best. We're super excited, super happy. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. So I don't wanna keep you guys waiting too long for this video. With that being said, I am back to my normal self. I'm ready to film. I'm so happy that things are back to normal. So without further ado, as you can see by the title of this video, I am doing my top 10 all-time favorite must-have perfumes that are worth it and worth the money. As we know, fragrances, perfumes, colognes are not cheap. Most of the time they're pretty expensive, but these 10, actually I have 11 because I just purchased a new one and I had to include it. I already had my top 10, but then I purchased this one recently, and it had to go in this video because it is such a good perfume. So without further ado, I don't want to keep you guys waiting, but these are my top 10 must-have perfumes. They're not specific order, they're just my top 10 favorites. Do with them what you will. I love fragrances. I feel like I'm like the queen of fragrances. I don't know. I shouldn't hold myself to that, but I have such a passion for fragrances. I always have. I've always had a very large perfume fragrance collection. I love to mix them. I love to I just love fragrances. To me, almost tell a story. They're almost like a work of art. I know that's probably dramatic, but that's what I have a passion for. That's what I love. I just love fragrances, and I love collecting them, and I love the different smells and the different stories and the different things that they can tell and memories that they make. I just love fragrances, and it's just part of who I am. I have been asked and asked and asked to do this video or to show my favorite fragrances for a while now. So here it is. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get on to the fragrances. So the first one I'm going to recommend is a signature scent. This is the Chanel Coco Mademoiselle. I love this one. I'm super bad at describing fragrances, but the way I would describe this one is just a very sexy, beautiful businesswoman. It's very sweet, but it also has a little bit of musk in there. A little florally. It's kind of clean, but it's very sweet. Yeah, this is a must-have. It's pretty expensive, but it's definitely a must-have. It's one of my favorite signature fragrances. So the next fragrance I'm going to talk about is Jo Malone, and I love Jo Malone fragrances. It's right up there with Le Labo. I just love the way that they curate their fragrances. They all smell so unique. And this one is the Mimosa and Cardamom Cologne. And oh my gosh, you guys, this smells like, the only thing that I can like imagine when I smell this, think about running through the fields of like poppies and and just like, I don't know, it reminds me of like being in like this long flowy summer dress, just running through like fields of flowers, and like, but it smells really sweet too. And I don't know, I just really love this, and I love cardamom. I know a lot of people don't like the smell of cardamom. I love it. I love it. So it's definitely sweet, a tad bit of that like cardamom spice, but it's not spicy at all. It's very like sweet floral, and I'm just obsessed with it. It smells so good. It smells like a very modern grandma. That's another way I can explain it. Next, I'm moving on to another signature scent that everyone has and everyone loves. This is the KLE Vanilla 28. This smells like authentic, real vanilla. Like if you were to take out a stick of vanilla bean and sniff it, this is literally what this smells like. I'm obsessed. It's just, it makes you just feel so relaxed. I don't know what it is, but it smells so good. It doesn't have that like fake cupcake vanilla smell. It smells like real pure vanilla, and I'm obsessed. The next one I'm going to talk about is Sol de Janeiro Charosa 62, and I love this one. This definitely had to be in the top 10. This is a more summery scent, but honestly, like, it's the perfect daytime scent. I know the notes in here are vanilla and salted caramel. I don't know what the other one is, but this definitely has a hint of like a sunscreen smell. But it smells so good. It smells like a tropical getaway. It's just the perfect daytime gorgeous scent. Like, it honestly smells like you could just smell like this because of like the hint of sunscreen. So one of my favorite all-time amazing favorite fragrance of mine is YSL Lieb, and this smells again like a sexy businesswoman. Like, I cannot explain it further than that. It just smells so good. Like, oh, it smells just so like sexy and like feminine and like sensual. I love it. I love it so much. It's definitely like a more darker, muskier, sweet, florally scent. Again, I'm so bad at describing these things. You literally just have to smell it for yourself. But I think this would smell good on anybody. It has that sweet but like musky, little bit spicy, little bit of like a dark floral scent. It's just, oh, it's so good. It's so good. Like, this one has a special place in my heart. I am obsessed, and the bottle, so beautiful. So definitely grab this one. If any of them, grab this one. So the next one I'm going to talk about is another favorite. I get so excited because I just love all of these so much. But this is the Elizabeth and James Nirvana Black. This holds such a special place in my heart too. You guys, me and perfume, it's a whole nother type of emotion. It's so amazing. I know that the notes in here are vanilla, violet and something else, I can't remember, but I am obsessed. I am so sad that they discontinued this, but fortunately I can still get it at some like fragrance sites. Amazon has it, just like third-party sellers I know still carry it, so I know you're still able to get your hands on it. It's just not as easy. This is an all-time favorite of mine. It's just, it's so musky and like sweet, but like it's just like, again, this is very like sensual. It's so amazing. Okay, so next I'm gonna talk about a men's cologne, which I recently just started getting into. I used to not be a fan of wearing men's cologne, but I've actually really gotten into it and I have become obsessed. I love men's cologne and I love especially mixing women's perfume and men's cologne together. It is just a magical experience. I can't explain it. It's so good. So this is the Spice Bomb from Viktor and Rolf, and this is very spicy. It's a very spicy scent, but it's also very sweet. And my fiance loves this smell, and when he saw that I got it, he's like, why did you get that? I was supposed to get that. He's like, that's supposed to be mine. He loves it because he loves like spicy but sweet scents, and I do too. So I gravitated towards this one so hard. In fact, this was just like in the past month where I started really liking men's cologne. So this is a really great spicy scent. This has cinnamon. It has, I'm not sure what the other notes are. I can actually, the notes. It's a woody, spicy fragrance. Pink pepper. So that would kind of explain a lot of the spiciness. Normally I don't like pink pepper. I did purchase the KLE pink pepper diamond, or I think that's what it's called. Pink pepper diamond something. And I loved it at first and then I hated it. It gave me a headache. It smelled, I know it also had patchouli in it, which I don't like, but it was just way too spicy, and I usually don't like pink pepper, but this has pink pepper, elemi, which I'm not sure what that is, bergamot, and grapefruit. Middle notes are cinnamon, saffron, and paprika. That's what makes it really spicy. And base notes are tobacco, leather, and vetiver. So I love all of those smells, like especially bergamots, vetiver, leather, saffron, cinnamon, and tobacco make for a great spicy scent, and this is just so good. And fragrances are different on everyone, but for me, when I spray this, it turns into like a very sweet spicy smell. So I find that a lot of the sweet and like cinnamony smells are very pungent on my skin, and for someone else it could be that the tobacco or the leather is what they get on their skin, or like is like the most pungent smell for them. But for me, it's more of like the vetiver, the saffron, and the cinnamon, and I am a little bit of bergamot maybe. So I love this so much. It's so worth it. It's not a super expensive perfume. I think this was $90, but if you love spicy fragrances and you love more like musky men's colognes, then I would definitely recommend this one. So now I'm going to talk about two of the best from Mason Francis Kurkdjian, the maker of the all-time favorite, viral, whatever you want to call it, most popular fragrance that they have, which is Baccarat Rouge. I found a really good fragrance dupe site called Alt Fragrances, and to say the least, I am extremely impressed and obsessed with their fragrances. I've only tried two, but I plan on purchasing a lot more because they have so many amazing fragrances. But the first one that I got it a long time ago. This is actually my second bottle, actually my third, because they were so kind enough to replace my bottle, my brand new bottle that broke for no charge. I had just posted that it broke and they said, hey, we'll replace it. I'm so sorry. And they replaced it, and it wasn't their fault at all. It was my fault. And so if that doesn't say great customer service, I don't know what does, because, and that's what makes me want to purchase more from them, because I'm thoughtful and they just have amazing scents. So I'm obsessed with them. So this is the Crystal number 23 from Alt Fragrances. This is an exact dupe for Baccarat Rouge, okay? I've smelled the actual thing and they are identical. They're literally the exact same thing. And this was only, I think it was $49. I know a lot of their fragrances range. They have fragrance of the weeks, and this is included a lot of the time. So I think their prices range from like $29 to $39 to $49. It depends on what the fragrance is, but I believe this one was $49. So don't walk, run to Alt Fragrances and buy one of these. A lot of the times it's sold out, but if you can get your hands on it, please do, because it is such like a good dupe. 50 bucks for an exact dupe of Baccarat Rouge. Like, it can't get any better than that. So a must have. And then the second fragrance that I have from them is the Tender Fluency, and this is also another dupe for a Maison Francis Kurkdjian fragrance. This is a dupe for their fragrance Gentle Fluidity Gold, and this, I also smelled the actual perfume and it smells exactly the same. It smells so good. I don't even know the notes in here. It's just such a unique scent. And when I went to go smell it, I had actually already purchased this, and I went to go smell it just to see, because I knew that I did, and I actually did end up picking up I can never say these things right. Grand Soye. So I actually did end up getting that one just because I've been really into the spicy, musky, spicier, warmer scents. And since I already had this one, I really did want the actual fragrance in this scent. But since I already had that, I just decided to pick up a different one. And I also wanted to look at another one too. I just love their fragrances. Of course, vanilla. Most of my perfumes have vanilla in them just because I'm obsessed with that warm smell. So this is clean, airy, fresh vanilla, seamlessly blended with creamy musks. Perfect for fall and winter months. Contains unique notes of juniper berries and coriander. This is also a must. Okay, so what was supposed to be my last fragrance, number 10, this is number 10. I do have another one to show you after this, and it was just an unexpected add-in, but this is, I almost want to say like save the best for last, but honestly, like, these are all the best. But this has a special place in my heart. This is Le Labo Labdanum 18, and the way that I can explain this scent is sexy baby powder. That's it. It smells, you get hints of baby powder, but it smells, you twist it up and turn it sexy. That's how I can explain it. It's just sexy baby powder. It's sexy baby powder. Oh, it's just got this amazing powdery scent, but it has that musky, florally, airy, clean scent. It's just so great. This is a very expensive perfume. I actually received this for Christmas, which I am so thankful for because I've been wanting this perfume for so long. But this is $196 for the 50 milliliter size. Just pay the $196. Just do it, because this is, Le Labo has some of the best fragrances on this planet. They just do. Every single fragrance that I've smelled. Now, would I purchase every scent from Le Labo? No, but I do enjoy every single fragrance that I've smelled, and I feel like would work and smell delicious on any other person. I definitely think that Le Labo perfumes are so worth it. If you go into a Le Labo store, and purchase a fragrance, they make it in front of you, and it's such a cool experience. Almost like it tells a story, and it's like a work of art. And yeah, I just love these fragrances. I love them so much. And now here is my last fragrance that number 11, that I wanted to share with you guys that I just picked up, is the Replica Autumn Vibes. And at first, like, I was not drawn towards this. I was totally not drawn towards it. It didn't spark my interest. I really didn't care about this scent, to be honest. But then I saw quite a few people talking about this scent and how it smells so different on different people, and how it's such a warm fall scent, but it's also sweet, and it's almost like everyone said that it smells like walking through a park just with autumn trees and the leaves falling. And that's exactly what I get. A cool autumn windy day. And that's exactly what I get when I smell this. And just like with the Spice Bomb, actually turns sweet on my skin as well. So it starts out as a very warm, kind of musky scent that I do like, but I wouldn't say I'm obsessed with it. It smells delicious, but then when you let it sit on your skin for like 2 minutes, it turns into this like warm, sweet, musky, airy scent. And it's just beautiful, and it makes me feel so relaxed, and I just love it. It just puts me in a good mood. And that's what I think fragrances should do, is just make you happy and make you smell good, put you into a great mindset. And that's what these fragrances do, and that's why I'm sharing them with you guys. And I'm obsessed with all of these, and I think that if any one of these spark your interest or you're intrigued by one of them, definitely pick them up. I promise you will love them, and that they're worth the price. The smells. I don't even want to waste it because it smells so good. It smells like a fall, cool autumn day, and then it starts to smell like a little bit sweet. I just love it. Anyway, so that is all for this top 10 or top 11 must-have perfumes and fragrances that are worth it to me, and I know that you guys will love them too, hopefully as much as I do. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for continuing to support me, and for all the love, and continue spreading it. And I'm just so glad to be back and continuing doing what I love and making fun videos. So I will talk to you all in the next video, and I will see you guys soon.